We've watched the first half of the pay-per-view. It's time for the second. We're back. It's part 2 of Fully Loaded 1999. Come on, WWF. Come on, Attitude Era. Hey, it's Scott Barratt, and you're back with the burning truth. And I'm here once again with a man who's got more mustache than Henry Cavill's Superman. It's Matt Burns, everybody. He did have a lot of mustache, didn't he, Henry Cavill's Superman?
Yeah, he did.
He tried to CGI it out, but they didn't. Have you seen the new one? I've been and watched it at the cinema.
Not seen it yet.
You know what? People have had mixed reviews, I think, but I really enjoyed it. I like that it was a bit more. I like that it was very James Gunn, and it wasn't a Guardians of the Galaxy film, obviously, but it felt. I enjoy that feel of film, and that's what it felt like.
Did it feel more like it was building a league?
Oh yeah, the Justice Gang all day. Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed it. How are you anyway, Matt? You okay? Good week? Busy week?
I'm not too bad. You probably
need our friends out at UKWA with some leafleting.
Yeah, it's been a bit chaotic, to be honest with you. It didn't get to do as much as I would normally have expected to be able to do because certain things popped up out of nowhere, almost like an RKO.
Those things do happen. When is the next UKWA show? Just fill us in.
The next UKWA show is August 23rd.
August 23rd. How about that? And that is at the Crew Coppenhall
Working Men's Club. Yep.
Yeah, got loads going on at the minute because this Friday, 25th of July, we've got United Wrestling in Abbey Alton and Stoke-on-Trent. You can visit their website, united-wrestling.com, or find them on Facebook, United Wrestling Live, Stoke-on-Trent. Also, the 26th, they've also got an event that we'll both be at in Colwyn Bay at Arias Park, which is a huge venue. For a really good show for United Wrestling on Saturday as well. So 2 back-to-back nights for United Wrestling. We've got that Coppenhall Working Men's Club UKWA show in Crewe. We've got it all going on, Matt Burns. I hear as well, the main event for Saturday's United Wrestling is the return of one Paul Malin, who is quite popular in these parts. And he is going to be wrestling his protege, if you will, Eddie Cross. So really looking forward to seeing that while we're there.
That should be really interesting. I just wonder if he's managed to get the soakage out of his last weekend.
That's it, mate. That is absolutely.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Well, you tell us because people at home won't.
Because from time to time he works at Aspire Wrestling, right? Yeah. They did a carnival show.
Yeah.
Over the weekend. You can see where this is going. Remember when we had that thunderstorm?
Yeah.
He was right in it.
Absolutely soaked, right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw the ring coming down in the rain. What are we here for, Matt Burns?
We are here, of course, for WWE or WWF Fully Loaded 1999. And before we get to there, Scott, how are you?
I'm ready for wrestling, mate. That's how I am. I'm ready for wrestling. I've had a great week. I've just been to Slimming Club and I've lost a bit of weight this week, so I'm feeling good about that. But I'm more ready for the next match when we start this stream, which was 1 hour and 21 minutes in here. And it's actually Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman in an Iron Circle match. So tell us how we do the watch along, Matt Burns.
Dead easy. Here's how it works. Get Fully Loaded 1999 ready on Peacock, Netflix, DVD, or however you want to watch, as long as it's legal. Cue it to the time schedule, as you can see right here, which is 1 hour, 21 minutes. Bang on. And then when we count down, 3, 2, 1, play. Hit play at the same time as us. From there, we will guide you through each match with live reactions, insights, and some classic wrestling trivia with some modern news potentially as well to be included.
Thanks, Matt Burns. And from that, you've got 4 choices. Number 1, pause us and go and start the stream so that you can watch us at the same time and press resume when you get to the point. Second option, if you haven't watched part 1 of this on Sunday night, go back, watch part 1 from Sunday night, watch the first hour and 21 minutes with us, and then come back here and watch the rest of it. That is second option. Third option is just listen to us anyway, right? You don't have to watch along. You can just listen to us talk it through. And your fourth option is do absolutely sod all, because I don't control you. You're all grown adults and you can do what you want. So with that being said, are we ready for some wrestling?
So the voodoo dolls don't work then?
They don't work, mate. They do not work. Are we ready for some wrestling?
Yes.
Good got applause and everything. Right, we're going to do 3, 2, 1, play. And it's Ken Shamrock versus the Lethal Weapon, Steve Blackman, baby. Steve Blackman only returned to the WWF or came to the WWF a month before this and just took out Ken. And if you're going to do a feud with Ken Shamrock and you bring your Steve Blackman in, it may as well be Steve Blackman, hasn't it?
Steve Blackman is someone who could legitimately mess up your life.
Oh, 1,000%. And if you haven't seen it, I know we talked about it the other day, but Chris Van Vliet's interview with Steve Blackman, get it on. I've watched it since the last stream. Really, really good. If you're listening along on the podcast, we're currently now 1 hour, 21 minutes and 42 seconds in. And if this sounds a little bit disproportionate, it's because we've recorded this in 2 blocks and Matt Burns has spliced it together for us with his awesome audio expertise. So that's how I've watched that in between the 2 streams. Right, so it's not the Lion's Den as we previously thought. It's one of these parking lot brawl things. Most famous version of this match you can think of, Matt Burns?
Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena.
That's where I was going as well. 2000, was it 2004? 2003?
2004.
2003. Yeah, early 2004, maybe 2003, wasn't it? Yeah, it won't have been 2004 because Eddie won the belt from Brock in the February. But it would have been sometime in 2003.
2003, yeah.
Yeah. First man to leave the circle wins. WWF attitude. Come get some.
No, hang on. To leave the circle?
Yeah. Yeah. I.e. can walk away. There's draws on that one there. Again, second match of the night though, Matt Burns, not in front of the live crowd.
And do I find it really, really weird how they got the perfect audio for the entrance music?
Clever of Ken Shamrock to wear a jumper in case that kendo stick comes back out.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
What and also make it look bigger.
Sad news next week, Matt Burns.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to talk about it up front now while we're here?
Losing an icon.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody who was, quite familiar to the wrestling audience as well. Obviously had a great go as being the guest host for Monday Night Raw a few years ago, or more than a few years ago now. But somebody who is, absolutely liked, respected, loved probably by the wrestling audience, but as millions of fans worldwide as well. Really sad to see an icon like Ozzy Osbourne pass away this week. Do you think he knew when it was his last concert?
I have a feeling. He did say he didn't. He kept saying in the interviews he didn't have long left.
Yeah,
he didn't have long left, and it was like it goes to show how the importance of living your life.
Absolutely, and he is somebody who worked hard and played hard.
Oh, very.
I think back to they were the first reality TV family, really. We think about the Kardashians, etc. now, but that Osbourne show was the first of its kind, really, and it was phenomenal. If you get a chance to watch any of the highlights of that on YouTube, ever so funny. I just always remember Ozzy Osbourne shouting after Sharon because the dogs had pooed on the carpet. Sharon! Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As Ken Shamrock is currently spewed across the bonnet of a car, Steve Blackman's put in there, and now he's gone to get a rather large chain. Oh, just misses Ken and hits him with a right hand. Drops that chain in the middle of the circle. God, Shamrock. God, if Shamrock had come through 10 years later, he'd have been an absolute star, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. But at the same time, it depends on if he was able to avoid all the controversy that he inadvertently caused.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Got Viscera in the background.
Just plainly.
That's one way to get on the pay-per-view. Just chilling with Val Venus.
I just realised. Is that when he decided to nick his gimmick for later on? Just by hanging out with him. I hung out with him, so I should be able to use it.
Shamrock's back on the assault. Straight into that concrete wall. Get your comments in if you haven't already. As we watch the stream, Shamrock absolutely batters Blackman with the trash can there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of these matches, Matt Baines. I've told you this before.
No,
when they're not in front of a live audience.
It's something we agreed on.
See that one there? That's a very young Kurt Angle there with his back to us.
Is it?
Yeah, he was dark matching at this point in '99.
Good Lord.
Very, very young Kurt Angle. It's true. It's damn true. So if you're watching along, stream here. This is where we are on the clock. 1 hour, 27 minutes, 17 seconds. Get your comments in. Let us know what you think. We're currently watching Fully Loaded 99, Ken Shamrock versus the one and only Steve Blackman. And Shamrock's lost it.
Choking him out?
Yeah, well, the concept is, get your opponent into a position where he can't escape the circle, and you can.
So basically, and I'm sorry, but this match has baffled me for the simple fact of you can leave at any time. All you have to do is book a punch and go,
low blow and run.
Hang on. Did I hear the bell then?
Oh yeah, Shamrock's done him.
But he hadn't left the circle.
He has now. Incapacitated Blackman to the point where Shamrock wins. He's still the world's most dangerous man. He's not the lethal weapon, but he is the world's most dangerous man.
So basically what we just watched is an alternative last man standing.
Absolutely. Oh, Undertaker. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. So we watched this before, didn't we? Undertaker busted open as is Stone Cold going into a first blood match. So we've got a bloodied Austin, a bloodied Undertaker, the Red Roosters interviewing him and getting battered.
Yep.
I love that Billy Gunn borrowed a pair of Chyna's trunks. And don't tell me they aren't. They actually are.
And they fit.
They were just seeing what they could get away with, I think, at this point. And it's DX time. Now, is this the match where we are? This isn't for the DX rights, is it, or is it? I can't remember. Is that what it is? Yeah, I remember. Right. So Mr. Ass and Chyna want to be known as DX, but so do X-Pac, Road Dogg, Kane, if you like.
Yeah.
Break it down. And like I said, I think I said this on the last watch along we did for King of the Ring. It isn't actually all that long until the New Age Outlaws get put back together. But here, definitely on opposite sides of the coin. That's a thong. And Billy Gunn obviously borrowing Chyna's gear, like I said.
The one thing about it is, as much as some people might say it's controversial, at least he is a tag team player and is willing to wear similar gear.
I absolutely love that. Well done. Look at this. Billy.
It goes to show the quality.
It's like that meme, isn't it? No one. Billy Gunn. Oh dear.
Tag team partner don't always have to wear matching gear. Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, but Billy Gunn and Chyna do. And then here comes the rest of DX. It's that DO double G alongside the X to the P to the A to the C. Bruh, bruh, bruh.
It's weird having the entrance be Degeneration X twice, but it's such a good beat.
Well, it's for the DX rights. That's what we're wrestling for. That's what's at stake here. And what's interesting is all three, they all came out to the DX music, but all four of them have got singles music.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm an Ass Man might be one of the most underrated wrestling themes ever.
Bam, bam.
And do you know what was good as well? Is the one Billy Gunn music was equally as good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the main reason I bought back in the day WWF The Music Volume 5. Because the one Billy Gunn song was on it.
If anybody ever says that Billy Gunn isn't dedicated to tag team, there's your evidence.
Yeah, it's a bit in your face, isn't it, actually? This is like the match that I would have been watching when my mum walked in and would have been like, "What are you watching?" I'd be like,
"What is going on?
Oh my God, I can't justify this. I'm so sorry. I promise. There's just been a really interesting backstage fight with some park cars, but now you can see a man's bum.
Yeah, and his name is Mr. Ass.
Yeah,
and he's fighting against Road Dogg, who wants to do it doggy style.
Oh,
right, followed by this.
Yeah, what a time to be alive.
No, but can you imagine, just walking in, just hearing that? I'm done. Why are you saying that? And he's got his ass on a show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, I love that big sign there saying Mr. Asshole.
Dedication to tag team wrestling there.
Madness. Referee Tim White on the call. Here we go.
Yep. We make it even weirder. 2 out of 4 in this match have been in the movie. Together.
Say that again.
2 out of 4 in this match have been in the movie together.
Yeah. It was a hell of a night. Oh, I don't want to think about it.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you don't know, we're not talking about it.
No, we're not. I don't think YouTube will allow us.
No, do you know what? I'm amazed Tim White was in a film. One Night in Tim White. Featuring Billy Gunn.
One night from the Isle of Wight.
Oh. I have spent one night on the Isle of Wight. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it is.
The Bee Gees are from the Isle of Wight. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is Chyna's got Road Dogg in a headlock.
Big shoulder tackle.
Bang.
Have you been watching up to date on the current events? Are you up to date on the current events?
Yes. Well, so much as I've watched Raw and the highlights of NXT. Road Dogg's got Chyna already. Going for the pump handle. Rolls
NXT, out. I watched. I really enjoyed it.
It's a good show every week, I especially liked the JC Jane segment. Now she's double champ. I think I nearly did a video on this the other day. If I'd had a bit more time, I probably would have done one for the channel. But I think what WWE, what NXT and TNA are doing right now with the titles is really clever for TNA.
It's gold.
It's really clever for TNA. And would you like to hear my theory?
Please do, but I have a feeling I might know what it is.
Okay, well, I just think Wrestling 101 is you need heroes and villains, right? Cowboys and Indians. And by giving the TNA titles, the two biggest titles in TNA, the Knockouts and the World, to two NXT heels, what you're doing is you're making NXT the villains in the story, and you're making TNA the underdogs and the heroes. And now TNA have got to fight back from underneath to win those titles back to their own brand. And it will happen, because of course it will. When it does happen, it's going to be an amazing moment for that brand, and everybody that has backed him will feel justified in it. As Chyna puts down the Road Dogg from the apron.
Not only that, they've also, because of the deal, I've got more doors opening for future TV deals as well.
Yeah. I understand all that, absolutely. But yeah, for me, it was just how clever the whole situation making NXT the villains in the story is for me.
Yeah. No, I'm absolutely loving it lately. And not only that, is if you keep up to date with the TNA stuff as well, they've actually got an epic match coming up soon. Do you know about this match?
A tag team match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Matt Burns, talk to us about it.
They've got the Hardy Boys, who are the current and new NXT tag team champions again. And they are doing a match against the Dudleys / Team 3D. And yes, that is including Brother Devon.
Yeah. Brilliant call to do one last time. I don't know how good it'll be. Keep it short and sweet, probably. NXT next week, we're getting a good match as well, you know?
Oh, yeah. For the North American Championship?
Absolutely. For the Canada Championship is what I'm going to call it.
North American Championship. For a minute, I don't know why, I was expecting an interruption. Could I be serious for a moment? For a minute?
Yeah. Do you know what? I thought they'd have had I honestly thought they were going to reveal a new title. So I was totally hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker. Because I thought, oh, new design, that'll be good. This one does look a bit old compared to the other NXT titles. And then when he pulled out the same belt with the frigging Canada strap, I just thought, what amazing heel work this is.
Yeah.
And then obviously the reveal of, not the reveal, but the challenge from Santino. I mean, who doesn't want to see Santino versus Ethan Page? He's not going to win the match, but I mean,
it's going to be exciting.
Great match, yeah. Great match to put on. Anytime you get to see Santino.
However, I don't know why.
Road Dogg down.
I would find it interesting if Lance Storm's involved somehow.
Oh,
Could I be serious for a minute?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have any personality when he was in WWE, let alone now he's gone. Oh, there we go. Great bump there by Billy Gunn, really believable. As Road Dogg down crawls towards his corner.
Wrong corner, mate. Walking up the wrong corner.
He doesn't know who to tag. Where is everybody?
There we go.
Hot time. Big spin kick. Ducks Chyna, another big spin kick.
Now, I know a lot of people have caused the argument of with Chyna in, right, that she shouldn't be able to wrestle the men.
Why?
Because they're just not saying it's not believable. She's a woman and everything.
Male workers there.
Right. This is the one time where I disagree with Jim Cornette. Because legitimately, yes, we have got the whole, men are meant to be usually stronger than women, but there are some buff women who can pretty much outpower,
You telling me realistically couldn't beat off the men's roster?
Jordan Grace.
He must absolutely batter Buddy Matthews.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there was a live stream where he took a chop off it. You really hit the Australian him.
Let's be fair, she does him, not the other way around.
Oh, yeah.
This is the most blue the podcast's got since I joined,
That's fine.
Hey, we're coming up to an anniversary, you know. We're not far off. We are not far off a podcast anniversary.
It's interesting. And the funny thing about it is I do disagree with Cornette on the fact that saying that, oh, women shouldn't be beating men. Oh, they're letting her win. Blah, 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 blah. Chyna is not exactly a small individual.
They're letting her win. Does he not know the entire business is a work? I mean, come on, we're telling stories here.
Yeah. Now, tell me this, right? Are you telling me that Chyna didn't go to the gym? We know she did. We know she was strong.
Her biceps are bigger than yours, Matt Burns.
Yeah. Jordan Grace. Just look at Jordan Grace. She is a powerlifting menace who pretty much, she's called the Juggernaut for a reason.
Chyna manhandling X-Pac, not for the last time in his life.
Great team.
Here's the tag. Oh, no. The ref didn't see it. Brilliant work there by Billy Gunn. It's interesting, this, because when you think about tag team wrestling, there were very few teams in this time better than Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, right? The New Age Outlaws. And here to see them on opposite sides, but you can still see how well they know tag team wrestling. Because the reason this worked so well is how good they were at it.
Yeah. And this goes to show the fine art of tag team wrestling.
Yeah, we love it. We talked about it loads, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. It's something I feel like it's the championship I've won the most.
Is it?
Yeah. It is. It's the championship I've won the most. So I think I can put me 2 wars on the topic. Secondly, this right now is great educational work for the match I've got coming, on Friday night.
I think I've been a tag team champion twice. Once with mutual friend of ours, Dave Delvecchio, and once with one Jack Union, now Birchall, I think. That's the 2 times I've ever been a tag team champion.
You're a 2-time. I think I'm a 3-time. 3 or 4.
Both times I think I won the tag titles. It was accident. I don't think I did it on purpose. As we go now, here we go. The X-Pac and Chyna now going for the second hot tag of the match. And here comes Billy and here comes Road Dogg. Yep. Big clothesline.
Earlier, when I said 3-time, it technically could be argued 4. It could be argued.
Now Chyna back in.
Looks the line.
Road Dogg comes off, ducks under, and it's
time to rolling.
Here comes that knee drop.
Oh.
Break up from Billy.
Did you watch Raw? Stephanie Vacchia versus Io Sky.
I did.
What did you think of that match?
Io Sky versus, sorry, one more time.
Stephanie Vacchia.
Oh yeah, this week. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed the finish with all the messy Chelsea green. Yeah, the schmoz at the end as well. I enjoyed it all.
There we go. For
pump handle slam, Road Dogg to Billy Gunn, and that's the 3. Road Dogg gets the win.
Yeah. And the rights to Generation X.
X-Pac and Road Dogg or DX. Yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I think Stephanie Vacchia is a once in a lifetime talent. I genuinely do. I think she's brilliant.
I will say this. I did not expect that counter for the Sunset Bomb.
Did you not?
No, I expected a foot, not the knee. It was like, oh. Oh,
Break it down. Two words for you. And still to come, we got that first blood match between Stone Cold and the Undertaker. I've just gone to an ad here, Matt Vince, so you're gonna have to talk us through what's happening.
Austin is getting his boots laced up right now.
Is he?
He's focused, but we're looking like we're heading towards the fully loaded strap match of Triple H versus The Rock.
Continuation of a huge rivalry that probably, if you like, continues to this day.
It almost feels like it.
So we're at
146,
46, 47, 48 seconds.
Classic music.
Listening along.
This is classic music I'm listening to right now.
I've got it on. Yeah, it's on. Music keep playing. There we go. Here comes the game.
I'm telling you now, when you heard this song, this did not scream, I'm a nice guy.
You know what I'm going to say, from 99 to the present day, Triple H has never had a bad entrance music. In fact, he's had nothing but good. Even when you think about like the King of Kings theme, when you think about the Aggression DX theme, what was it? Run DMC, was it the Kings? When you think about the general Triple H Motorhead theme, the Evolution theme, like never had a bad entrance music. And we're literally just starting to get, the Triple H that became the biggest heel in the business.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we're just starting to get the best of The Rock as well. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I've got that feel.
Perfect. Perfect. That promo, we went quiet then, right? That's how good The Rock was at this time. Promo work. We went quiet because we were just enjoying it. Strap match versus Triple H. Mike Chioda refereeing. What more could you want? Know your role. The Rock says. The slightly slower version of The Rock's theme.
It's good though.
If you're watching along with us, make sure you get in the comments. We've got Rock versus Triple H just starting. Yeah.
And the
clock.
And the
Like
clock is
if you're listening, then it's 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 30 seconds right now.
Straight in.
Straight in.
What I found so funny is the bells have been rang.
If you don't like commenting, if you don't like getting in the chat and you want to get in touch with us any other way, you can find all our socials. We're on all the socials. Just type in The Burning Truth and look for the championship belt just above my head, behind Matt Burns' big head, and above him as well.
But as an alternative as well, there's also an email box on the website as well, where you can just type in your details, your information, and type your message.
Does The Rock not putting the strap on?
Nope.
I just wanted an excuse to say strap on.
You just love saying strap on, don't you? Now,
he's putting the strap on now.
A lot of people sit there and say a strap match is easy.
Well, Matt Burns, I can't speak to a strap match, but I have wrestled a lot of chain matches in my time.
Which is the same. Technically, in a way,
similar concept.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, they can be quite difficult to work. But if you get it right, it's a really enjoyable match.
Yeah.
Apart from the getting hit.
Oh, yeah. Because you've got to understand, a lot of people sit there and think, oh, I know what we're going to do here. Well, I'll just throw him over the top rope and we'll just carry on. What they don't realize is
you've got to go over the top.
You've got to go over the top rope yourself. And the amount of times I've seen on the independents where someone has thrown one person over the top rope and try and go through the rope and then suddenly realize, I goofed up. Ooh.
Keep this train on the tracks for me for a second, Matt Burns.
Yeah. Well, hang on. Ooh, straight away, clothesline up, pretty much a forearm hit in the back of the head of the Rock, who's down. You've always got to know at all times where the strap is. Make sure you're not stepping over it or having the strap between your legs. Otherwise, that can be an unfortunate accident. Well, strap or chain, otherwise. But straight away, you can see there's length in that strap, so it can genuinely be used as a great weapon. And right there, you saw Rock have his great awareness to get his legs out from underneath him, so we can use the strap or be able to maximize what he's doing. A lot of time, not many people even realize is as someone's trying to run at you. Fair enough, if someone tries to run away, you've only got to yank on that strap or chain. They're not going to be escaping you because they're locked tight. The thing is, regardless of it, you get whipped with that strap or chain, you're going to have a bad time. The good thing about it is right now, Rock and Triple H going out the bottom rope at the same time. Really clever, keeping the strap organized so they're not having anything stuck in the ropes. So it's really, really clever what they're doing right now. And it is really good. Great work here, right in front of the crowd. You can see them literally duking it out, but wait, reversal, boom! There goes Triple H. I will say, every time he gets thrown into them steps, I'm always, them the top bit's coming off because Triple H doesn't hit them lightly. He always bounces someone, and the top comes flying off almost every time. It's almost Triple H goes flying into them steps, the top comes off. If it's Mick Foley, he's flipping he's going over the steps, over the barricade right now. They're going through the crowd. Pier 6 brawl match. This is turning into a PSX brawl. The only thing I find a bit weird is we've got this match on right now, and right after we've got the main event, I think. And both matches are no disqualification. So what I'm just trying to figure out right now is why have they got two no disqualification matches next to each other right now? So it sort of makes you question. It's a big important match, this is. Yes, it is. But could it have been done early on now, like halfway through? Give it some space away from the main events. Could the main event take away from this match? Could this be taken away from the main event? It varies. It can depend. But anyway, as you can see here, Triple H has got the advantage right now on the Rock, brawling to the crowd. Rock's trying to strike back. Using the strap to pull Triple H and send him over the railings. Boom! Straight kick. Now the Rock's going to have to follow it. Or is he going to use the strap in some way? Ooh, good strike there. Ooh. No! Like I said earlier, that strap can be used to your advantage. Triple H just pretty much just yanked the strap, and the Rock went straight into the railings. That had to hurt. Triple H coming back over the railings to encounter the Rock.
And I'm back.
Ooh. You've missed quite a bit of action. The strap has been thoroughly used. I'm not.
You know, I was thinking while I was in the other room. I've just been getting myself a drink, and I'll tell you what really struck me is I was trying to think of a gimmick match that The Rock and Triple H haven't had.
What, against each other or just in general between them?
Yeah, just in general between them. You know, Iron Man, Last Man Standing, I think we've done. Obviously, their strap match, ladder match when they were
With the
wrestling for the Intercontinental, Hell in a Cell in the six-way Armageddon.
Yeah.
Loads and loads and loads.
There's two matches I can think of.
I imagine they've had a cage match on Raw at some point. I'm just guessing.
Yes. Yes, they have. Government mule getting whipped.
Nice.
There's two matches I can think of. One, because neither of them are. I think neither. I don't know if Triple H has. I know The Rock hasn't. The infamous Inferno match.
Yeah, fair. There's only ever been two, so that's fair.
Yeah. And the only other match that Triple H has definitely been in, but The Rock hasn't, Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a cop out, but the Elimination Chamber didn't debut till late 2002.
No,
Rock
no,
had finished being full-time wrestler by then, wasn't he? Yeah.
No, but other than that, there isn't much.
They've done loads, haven't they? The point was they've done so many, like Boiler Room Brawls, they haven't done, but like if you think Chain and Strap are roughly the same, Cage, Hell in a Cell, roughly the same. You know, Iron Man they've done very similar to a Chart 3. It's just And apparently this is a Falls Count Anywhere strap match. This isn't a touch all four corners affair.
Yeah.
What's your favourite type of strap match? Do you like the pin or do you like the touch four corners, like the bull rope?
It's hard to say.
I love the touch four corners. And I like it when they get the green and red lights as well.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I know some people hate it, but that's a gimmick I can get behind. As we're actually coming up, Matt Baines, on the stream, on the watch along for WWF Fully Loaded 1999, 2 hours and 1 minute exactly, just there.
Yeah.
As we're watching this fabulous strap match between The Rock and Triple H.
The weird part is a pinfall submission and everything. Yeah, it's no disqualification. What I like about the touching the four corners, you can tell a dramatic story with it.
Yeah, the best one being Eddie and JBL, the bull rope. I think that's the best one. It's such a violent one. You know what? Forget the blade job and all the issues surrounding it. The match and the story itself is really, really good. In fact, we should probably do a special watch along of just that match at some point.
Yeah,
because I think it's really good.
It is a good match, and minus what happened, the mistake. Even so, it was still an interesting match.
They told a great story. I really enjoyed it, genuinely.
And the funny thing about
the whole finish, everything in that, the whole finish, the full lot, was all Eddie Guerrero's idea.
If I'm not mistaken,
anyway,
during that time, was the strap shorter or the bull rope shorter?
No.
Or was it just as long?
Just as long.
Because
they were pulling it away and like tugging on it and stuff. Yeah, it was just as long. But obviously it had the cowbell in the center.
The reason why I was asking is because I felt as though later on, compared to this match, and it felt as though they had to drag their opponents. The added dynamic, you had to drag your opponent to touch the corners. Which in itself, everyone sits there thinking, oh, that's really easy. No, it's not. Dragging someone who's dead weight is not easy.
Rock bottom. Come on, ref.
Hang on. I thought was so weird about that then? Is he's counting Chyna? Isn't this no disqualification?
Well, King, wouldn't you say The Rock had that match won? Yeah, Triple H just gave The Rock a low blow behind the ref's back. Not that it matters in a strap match, but still nice villainous tactics. Both currently down. Triple H now picking The Rock up.
That's hilarious. Come on with raptor arms, come on.
Over that top rope because he knows what he wants to do. Used his brain there, didn't he? Did you see that? That's exactly what you were talking about before about going over the top through the middle. If he'd gone through the middle, he would have had an issue.
Yeah.
Now he's hanging him up, wrapping that strap around his neck and giving it a good old tug.
Bit excessive, isn't it? I mean, a bit excessive.
I don't know. Bossman got hung at WrestleMania.
No, so never mind. Old school would have got that really bad, that really poor intake joke then. I'll explain it to you later.
I'm only young.
Yeah. I think I just revealed my age. With that one. But yeah.
I think we checked The Rock out. That's 2. His hands dropped twice.
Bringing him back up.
Oh no, The Rock's still alive. Interesting way to do that spot.
It's a good spot.
Pulling Triple H off, and he's still got that strap round his neck. No, he's all right now.
He's just rolled out of it. There's no countouts.
And that's brilliant, JR. The referee using the count for no, I have no idea. Oh, if you're watching along with us, it's 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 42 seconds. WWF Fully Loaded, 1999. We're watching on Netflix, but you can watch however you watch your wrestling, as long as it's legal. We do ask that you watch legally, just because, you know.
That could be a t-shirt design for the future. Make it legal.
Make it legal. It's Triple H and The Rock trading off. Triple H cheap shot and then takes Rock to the corner, punches. Strap match between The Rock and Triple H, but actually it's just a normal match with a strap. And pulls him back for a big clothesline. I like that. That was good, Rock. Do you know the result of this, Matt Burns, can I ask?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. And if you didn't know, the straps come off. Straps come off. It's strap off.
Hashtag untethered.
Hashtag untethered.
Ignoring the obvious. He just slipped out. Oh, it's a no disqualification match, but yet the referee's in County Chyna and everything.
Oh!
Oh! I've got a bit of a question for you right now. Are you looking forward to their new show on Tuesday?
The I can't think what it's called.
Unreal.
WWE Unreal, starting on Netflix, which is the docu-style show on all the behind the scenes. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what's been filmed, how it's been filmed. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm I am excited.
Yeah, it's like, are they going to actually let us know? What are they going to let us know? Oh!
Billy, Triple H, and Chyna. Little bat.
You could say a Billy Club.
If he was distracted.
Could even say it's a Billy Club.
Terrible.
The thing is,
listen, as I'm leading this stream, I can mute you. I want you to know that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Those terrible, terrible puns, as we call it, for 2 hours and 9 minutes exactly on the stream of WWF Fully Loaded 99.
However, I think we might need to educate the WWF referees on what no disqualification means.
I told you, the Attitude Era, anything happened. Big low blow.
Right in front of the referee.
Off the strap again.
That's what I find funny. JR has remembered the rules. There's no disqualification now.
He should just throw the strap into the crowd at this point. The most electrifying move in all of entertainment. I don't know why.
I remember watching this and thinking he was going to do that, what you just said. But now that I think about it, I sit there and think to myself, that would just be whiplash for the fans. Having a leather belt wrapped into them.
And it's the pedigree. Rock gets it with the pedigree. Triple H steals one with the help of not Degeneration X, the artists formerly known as Degeneration X.
The non-degenerates.
Yeah, the generates. And you did not need a lip reader to know what Triple H just said to The Rock.
What was that?
You did not need a lip reader to understand what Triple H just said to The Rock, and it
No.
wasn't very kind.
Oh no, he never. You know, he can be brutal. Triple H could be. And you know what I find so weird about this is if you look years back, you know, the sort of language that he's using now compared to what he used to be. It used to be very upper class.
Oh yeah, completely became a degenerate.
Yeah. And it's weird how he keeps getting called the blue blood, even though technically, yeah, he was a blue blood, but he's not actually a blue blood now. Here we go.
First Blood WWF Championship. End of an era. Stone Cold versus The Undertaker. And is this the one where if Austin wins, Vince has to leave WWE? But it is main event time, Matt Burns, and you know what that means.
Yes, it is.
Desk is rising.
And it's actually going with the actual thingy. It's going with the hype video.
Why does the desk rise, Matt Burns, at this time?
Because it's the main event. You've actually improved the hype video by doing this.
Right,
I'm not joking.
I'm up and I'm ready for Austin. Look at my t-shirt. I've dressed ready for this tonight. Absolutely my guy, Stone Cold. Are you jealous of my desk?
What's that?
Are you jealous of my desk?
No, I'm just trying to readjust my seat.
I'm now standing for the main event, Undertaker versus Austin First Blood. Now remember, they've both already bled tonight.
There you go. I've raised the seat. Now, what was surprising to me, The Undertaker on NXT.
It was good this week. I really appreciated, really appreciated the segment right at the end of the night with Javon.
Yeah.
Telling him to go after Oba. I love that.
But the real question is did he mean Oba?
The Bloodmobile. The Lou Thesz press is highly underrated, isn't it?
What's that?
The Lou Thesz press. Who's done it recently? There's a wrestler who's done the Lou Thesz press recently. As we're watching this hype video. Did you hear the news this week? It might come out today actually around WWE and Netflix. So WWE and Netflix don't often don't often review viewing figures for their shows. That's like well known. They don't do that, but they have released figures that they're very happy with WWE. Now, I want to take this with a pinch of salt because this is worldwide viewing figures, not US viewing figures as normally would be reported. So
yeah,
previously would have reported, US viewing figures only, but Netflix have said that Raw is averaging around 6.3 million hours viewed. So that's not 6.3 million views. That's 6.3 million hours viewed, which is phenomenal. According to the platform, that works out to about 3 million views a week. Good. It's good. It's not Attitude Era good, but it's good.
Hey, the thing is, the Attitude Era was what it was. Absolutely phenomenal. And the thing is, right now, I feel as though we're seeing them steps slowly creeping back up.
And when you think about that, guaranteed weekly for them now, if that's an average, that's pretty much guaranteed weekly. Netflix and WWE is a 52-week-a-year program, Raw.
Yeah.
When you think about anything else that they produce, that they pay for, you get 10-episode series, probably max these days, 10 episodes, more likely to be 6 or 8 episodes. Then it goes away for 2 years. Things take forever to be made at the minute. For example, on Netflix, I don't know if you've heard of the TV show You with the guy from Gossip Girl, can't think of his name.
Yeah. I know exactly the show. It's many call it the alternative Dexter.
Oh, right, okay. I haven't seen Dexter. So I know about it, but I haven't seen it. So Blake, no, hold on. Come on, what's his name? I nearly said Joe Goldberg, but that's his name in the show. I've been brainwashed. Penn Bagley.
We both said it at the same time.
Did we? You think about something like You, which did 50 episodes, but over 5 seasons, debuted, or 50 episodes over 5 seasons, but it debuted in 2018.
Yeah.
And the 5th season came out in 2025. So it took 7 years to get 5 seasons out. So it's taking much longer to get shows out than it ever has made. And Monday Night Raw is live every single Monday.
Without fail.
Content every single Monday, 3 million views every single Monday. As we've got Vince McMahon sitting at commentary here with Jerry Lawler. So I can only think that it's a bonus. If Raw's doing well on Netflix, 3 million views on average a week for him, 6.8 million views, million hours viewed per week. That can only be a good news story.
The scary thing about it is that's only Raw.
Yeah, exactly. Because the US don't get this because they've got the TV deals. But for us, the rest of the world, we get NXT, we get SmackDown, we get the PLEs, we get everything on Netflix. Some of the back catalogue, not everything, but some of. And whatever you can't get on there, you can get on Netflix there. You can get on YouTube as well. So,
yeah.
And speaking of that, it's a bit frustrating for me because I started a WCW watch-along series from the start of Nitro. And it's been on pause for a while because I've been waiting for certain shows to go on and be released and all the rest of it. And what I've decided is I'm going to change the format of that. And I'm going to start doing it regularly again. But I'm just going to pick odd episodes. So I'm going to do it out of order and just talk about what's going on at any one time, just depending on what I fancy. So if you're interested in that, get yourself over to the channel. WCW, Nitro, and other watch-alongs are coming. As comes Ministry Taker, Corporate Ministry Taker.
If anyone says Undertaker is not intimidating, you're a liar.
Absolutely.
You are straight out lying. You've got to be the rattlesnake or have absolute nerves of absolute tungsten steel.
Let's talk about the look on Trick Williams' face when the Undertaker was in the ring on NXT this week. He was shaking. Right.
You can see. That's what I'm saying.
That man's got aura. I'm telling you, that man has got aura. Undertaker is a special cat. He always has been. He always will be. And I've seen him. I've seen him live. I don't know about you, Matt Burns. I've seen him live, and he is incredible.
The weird thing about it is, I thought that was really interesting when you got tricked. It's like, and he just goes, "You ain't got enough weight to step to an OG."
Have you seen the Undertaker live?
I don't think I've actually seen him live because
no.
When I went,
not only have I seen him live, right? Guess which version I've seen live? Because this is wild, right? The version of the Undertaker that I saw live was Big Evil Red Devil. So not the American Badass, but the heel champ. Like,
you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
Yeah, that's the version I saw. Here comes the rattlesnake.
I have been on Raw when it was live. I was there for the infamous where.
Can you hear the cage music in the background? That's not me. That's actually happening on the. I should have saved it. It's the desk moving up music ready for the main event. Sorry, mate. You carry on. I interrupted you there.
No, good. It's good timing, actually. Good timing.
But you don't think you've seen the Undertaker live?
No, for me, I was at Raw when I remember when Santino with Sheamus having that tea biscuit party.
Nice.
I was there for that one because I remember Mark Henry doing phenomenal work in a multi-person match. But look at this. Straight off, that's how you jump straight into a match.
Straight in the aisle. Austin and Undertaker trading blows. And there's not many people that can go toe-to-toe with the Undertaker and win in a fist fight. But here's Austin. Grabs the title belt. Oof. Goes for Taker.
Now, I was saying earlier, with the strap match and this match being back-to-back next to each other, do you reckon that could have hurt one of them?
It could have done, but I think, do you know what? I think no matter what, The Rock versus Triple H was never going to be seen as a match as important as a match with Stone Cold. Somebody said it in an interview, it might have been Triple H not long ago. The glass breaking, right? Meant holy shit, right? Every time that glass broke, it's a holy shit moment. These people are in this crowd. They have been waiting for Austin all night.
Yeah.
As soon as his music hits, the place goes nuts. He is the man at this point. There is absolutely nothing stopping him.
He's striking that hard. The actual barricade came loose.
And he hits his hand. And we got Vince on commentary like it's 1994.
We're back again.
Oh, what a maneuver.
They're bringing it. What a maneuver.
Again, if you're listening along live, we're currently at 2 hours, 22 minutes and 56, 57, 58, 59. 2 hours, 23 minutes exactly. So make sure you're synced up with us as Undertaker and Austin are brawling in the aisle on the way back to the ring. Just a reminder, earlier on in the night, they've both been busted open, and therefore this match is precarious now. You know, it's first blood, so whoever bleeds first, the opponent wins the WWF title. And these matches are quite difficult, actually, because if something happens by mistake in the ring, if you get a punch wrong and pop somebody's nose, you know, that's the finish.
I know at some point during either this Sunday or during next week, we've got to do another video.
A SummerSlam predictions video next week. Yeah, we'll be back probably a week tonight doing our SummerSlam predictions for night 1 and night 2. Any matches you're looking forward to, Matt Burns, SummerSlam 2025?
I am looking forward to Punk versus Gunther.
Yeah.
I am looking forward.
What about Roman and Jay versus Bronson and Braun?
You mean the Bronze?
The Bronson and Braun.
The Bronze, as that Roman Reigns dubbed them. I think that'd be a good match.
Also, really enjoyed Roman Reigns' promo work this week.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always very good, but I really enjoyed it this week.
Yeah. He's always got that elevation. It's so good. And yet, if you think about it, he couldn't really. He was struggling when he was at first, when he's with Cena. But then you saw Cena indicate to him, cut loose.
Yeah. It's experience as well, right? He's got so much experience now. Austin's picking up them stairs. He's going to take out the Undertaker.
Ooh. It just goes to show how quick this match can turn around with these weapons around. And this is the thing with these matches, it can happen at any time. The question with first blood matches is, what happens if you just get a nosebleed? You've lost the match.
That's what I just said, yeah. You did one wrong move.
You still with us?
I'm still here, mate. I'm still here.
So I just it sounded like I had a disconnection or something. I was like,
No, I'm
please
still
don't cut off. Right.
Austin, big right hand on the Undertaker outside of the ring.
Yeah.
You know, I can't explain how big of a story was in mid '99. You know, people liked The Rock, people liked the Undertaker, people liked Kane, but Austin was on a different level.
The weird thing about it is, when you look back at the Attitude Era, everyone remembers Austin being around for, it felt like forever. He was always there forever. But when you actually look at the time frame of how long he's there, it's not as long as you think.
And he was only top of the mountain from mid '98 through to 2001. Then he's, 2003, 2002, he's disappeared for the majority of. Took his ball and went home. 2003, by WrestleMania, he's retired. So really, you've only got till the end of 2001 as him as a top guy.
It just goes to show how important time is.
Well, we always say Hogan made Vince a millionaire. Austin made Vince a billionaire.
Yeah.
But you just talk about, WWE's always been a babyface territory, right? And you talk about John Cena, the greatest of all time. Absolutely. You think about Hulk Hogan and those days. Right now, Cody Rhodes is undisputedly the man in WWE, and he is the number one babyface. He absolutely is. But Austin, although this was a really short time frame, he had such an impact on the sport. Breath of fresh air, I think.
The difference is people can do amazing things with such short amount of time.
Yeah. He was the anti-hero, wasn't he? And that's what WWE wanted about that.
Yeah. He wasn't like a buddy, like really, nice guy and everything, eat your vitamins and everything. And the weird thing about
it, beer swelling, finger raising, do you know what I mean? He was going for it.
Exactly.
2 hours, 28 minutes, 12, 13, 14 seconds of the stream, and we're midway through this main event between Steve Austin and The Undertaker. Austin now, taking out the leg of the big dog, The Undertaker. 6'10" and a half, JR says, and Austin absolutely doing his legs. Referee Earl Hebner on the call. Senior referee at this time. And Vince on commentary. Can't wait to get off TV.
Now, for me, right now, there's the two main event matches that we've got at SummerSlam. I feel as though, I feel there's going to be a shocker, and there can potentially be a shocker in both of them. Do you know why?
Go
on. Some people are saying that Seth's going to cash in.
I know. Do you know what? I've read this. I've read this. So the theory is, let me talk through the theory. The theory is that the injury is a work, and it'll be ultimately shocking and really poetic justice for Seth Rollins if CM Punk defeats Gunther and then Rollins cashes in on Punk and he isn't even injured. And in a world where we are releasing a documentary series about the inner workings of WWE creative, and we don't know what the last episode in the series is about,
yeah,
like I said, I'm really interested for the series because, I don't want to believe it, because if I believe it and then it doesn't happen, I'll be disappointed. But equally, it's made us all think, right? And that's what WWE are really good at right now. They're really good
making you guess.
Making us care, making us second guess. Listen, if Rollins cashes in on Punk after he beats Gunther, because he will beat Gunther, because he's the best in the world. I'll love it. I will. Genuinely, I'll think it's brilliant. But if it doesn't happen, I don't think I'll be disappointed. I haven't hoped for it. I think it would be great, but I don't quite believe it. Maybe I'm being cynical.
Yeah. Well, either way, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's going to happen result.
We'll be back Sunday for our next episode of the podcast, Matt Burns. What are we doing?
Ooh. I'm just trying to think what to do.
Yeah, we could do another watch along, or we could do a different episode where we get a reboot this and a Buried Alive, etc.
I feel
we're doing the predictions next Wednesday, no matter what. So I'll leave it up to you what we do for our audience. But following that week, we'll obviously have the SummerSlam review episode, probably on the Monday night to make sure we've seen it. And then after that, we've got 2 SummerSlam watch-alongs to do if we don't do one next week. So I think maybe we should do a SummerSlam watch-along next Sunday. And I think maybe 1992.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely epic.
Anyway, I'm really looking forward to SummerSlam 1992. Shall we do that on Sunday?
Why not?
Part 1 on Sunday night, SummerSlam 1992 watch-along. You heard it here first, guys.
So we're doing the 1992 after, during?
No, the weekend before.
And the weekend before?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I think. Let me check that.
I thought it was next week.
No, I think SummerSlam is a week on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, week on Saturday, yeah. My mistake, it is.
Yeah, this Sunday's the 27th. The weekend after is the 2nd, 3rd, yeah. So
yeah, we have got a week.
1992 SummerSlam this weekend, Sunday the 27th, part 1 at least. We'll do our predictions episode on Wednesday the 30th for SummerSlam 2025, and then we'll be back on the 4th of August for the SummerSlam review. We've got a really healthy calendar coming up, Matt Burns. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you are subscribed to get all that good stuff. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. So just subscribe. We talk about loads of wrestling. And now Austin's managed to get the Undertaker tied up in the ropes as Earl Hebner gets up. And Austin's going to get that chair. Vince is beside himself.
No!
The chair in the ring. Undertaker's tied up. And CTE be damned, we're about to bust open the Undertaker. Here comes Shane.
Boom!
Takes a shot.
That's what you call a shot.
Vince is beside himself. But Undertaker might get loose now. You got to stay focused, Stone Cold.
Oh, big
foot to the face.
And he's
loose. The Undertaker out. Austin's up. Oh, low blow. I can't remember the finish now. Genuinely can't remember the finish.
Ooh. I think I remember it.
How did Austin win the title back? Because last month he lost the 2-on-1 ladder match at King of the Ring.
No, that was with the company.
No. Yeah. Yeah, so he lost that to the McMahons. So they're back in control. But then he came into this match as champion again. So how did he win the title? Was that on Raw? Must have been. Big low blow to the Undertaker with that heel kick through the legs of Austin. And boom, stunner. Big stunner to the Undertaker. And now he's just got to bust him open. But here comes Vince with his crutch. The man trying to hit Austin. Big right hand to Vince. Have some of that. Now where's Austin going? He's going for another chair.
I felt like that was just a proper biff.
Rolls back into the ring to the Undertaker, who's just been stunned, remember. Shane's down, Vince is down. Oh, chair to the gut by the Undertaker. As we hit 2 hours, 35 minutes and 29 seconds on the stream. Big chair shot to the back. But you got to bust him open, Undertaker. If you want to be champion. Oh, as he puts his hands on the referee, Earl Hebner's down. Undertaker out of frustration. Now Undertaker's got that chair. He's about to take out Austin. Who's here now? X-Pac with that spinning wheel kick.
In his face.
And that's because, obviously, Undertaker helped earlier on in the night take out Kane with the Big Show.
Yep. Payback.
And now Austin's got that TV camera.
Are you ready for your close-up?
Boom. Big shot.
And you hear the mic as well.
Yeah. Absolutely clouted him. Shane gets up and takes a right hand. And Austin right now, the referee needs to get up, but Austin right now clearing house. So much blood. Another right hand.
Taker's bleeding, but the referee hasn't seen it. Toe to toe. Here we go.
As soon as he turns around, the ref's going to see it. Ding, ding, ding. Undertaker's bleeding. Puts Austin down.
Oh!
And that was a mistake because now Undertaker's going to turn around into Stunner. And Taker's down one more time. Brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant. Vince is getting in the ring now. It's the end of an era, remember. Vince goes away after this. And it's because of, boom, another Stunner. Probably the best one he ever took.
No.
Yeah, probably the best one. He's taken some absolute awful stunners.
He has taken some
stunner there.
ones.
Oh, now Triple H in the ring taking on Austin. Yeah, now we're going to get Triple H versus Austin at SummerSlam. And here comes the People's Champ. And who'd have thought The Rock would have been coming to Austin's aid just a few short months after WrestleMania 15 and Backlash.
Oh, no.
Undertaker now takes Austin out of the chair. Austin's retained the title. The show's over, but we're still going.
Vince is leaving.
They're both bleeding. There's blood everywhere.
This is the thing. Right now, this does not look like your typical brawl. This is... I know we had a Pierce call with Austin, The Rock and Triple H, but just look, what would you say about the veracity of this right now? Does this feel like, like I said, end of an era?
Yeah. I mean, how do we end this? I mean, Austin's got to drink his beer at the end of the night. Hogan must pose. Austin's going to roll in the ring now. Get away from them. And back on the Undertaker. Here we go.
This is how you make it look like this is the whole way of saying blood feud. I'm surprised they didn't do this as an event called Bad Blood.
Funny that, isn't it? But it was fully loaded.
He's going to have to leave the company. But he doesn't have to leave the company until...
He's going to get back up for one last stunner now. Because if it's the end of an era, get one more in. Oh, don't shake hands with the rattlesnake.
Oh!
And there we go. Austin must pose. Get him some beers. I don't know if that's how I would have finished it with Undertaker walking away. But I suppose Undertaker wasn't the villain that ultimately needed defeating in this story. Vince McMahon was.
No, yeah. And never mind.
There isn't time. 24 seconds left of the pay-per-view. And now we get to move on to Austin versus Triple H at SummerSlam. We'll be back with that watch long in probably about 3 weeks, Matt Burns, eh?
Probably, yep.
Wow, and that's the end of the episode. I'll stop the clock.
Epicness, that is. Just
quality, absolutely quality watch along there. Thanks everyone for watching along with us. Thanks for all your inputs over the 2 streams, because we haven't had many comments tonight, but we did have some on Sunday when we started this, part 1. So thanks for watching along with us. Again, if you want to leave us a comment below, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. It's free to do. Just hit the subscribe button. You'll know when we're live. You'll be notified each and every time as long as you click the bell. Like the video, because, you know, we'll love it. And check out the website, theburningtruthuk.com, for loads and loads of stuff on there, merch, all our videos, blogs, and also a link where you can email the show directly and love Matt Burns, because he's currently wearing one of our designs from the website, which says DFTBA t-shirt. What does it mean? He'll tell you in a second.
Of course. But as we always say, please stay fine, stay passionate for wrestling. Check out your local wrestling, because believe me, we've got plenty of it. It's around and about, like we said. We've got United on Friday. We've got United on Saturday. We've got UKWA next month. I believe there's also a few other wrestling events that could be getting mentioned on future episodes. Absolutely. But with that, most importantly, please always remember DFTBA. And in case you don't know what it means, read it. Don't forget to be awesome.
Well, that was fully loaded. And so am I on WWF Attitude. Excelsior.